See, in this case, what do you mean by admittance? I'm telling, and what do you mean by conductance? The difference between both are them. So admittance, it is nothing but it is the easiness to flow of current in a resistive, inductive, capacitive element, means RLC element or combination of them, right? So admittance should be related to the RLC element. And another thing, see, its ratio is nothing but a 1 upon impedance, right? 1 upon impedance. This is nothing but a 1 by R or 1 by Z, right? But conductance is nothing but it is the easiness of the flow of current to the resistance, only resistance, that is pure resistance. So it is nothing but a its formula is nothing but a conductance which is equal to 1 divided by R, right? So difference between admittance and the conductance is that admittance is related to the RLC element and the conductance related to the resistive element. Do you understand the things? लक्षात आलं का ऍडमिटन्स आणि कंडक्टन्स मधला डिफरन्स? काल सांगत असताना थोडक्यात सांगितलं, पण आज डिटेल सांगतोय. लक्षात येत आहे? प्लीज टेल मी एनीथिंग रिलेटेड टू द ऍडमिटन्स ऑर द कंडक्टन्स. सांगा काय याच्याबद्दल प्रॉब्लेम आहे का? या टर्म रिलेटेड आहेत आपल्याला, एवढे डिटेल नाही, पण तुमच्या इन्फॉर्मेशन साठी सांगतोय. लक्षात आलं का ऍडमिटन्स आणि कंडक्टन्स मधला डिफरन्स? प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या.
Yes, sir.
Okay. These are the thing with respect to the H parameter. Now see, after all that, why the name is hybrid parameter we have discussed, because all of the parameter related to the it that should be mixed. So unit of that should be mixed. That's why we doesn't configure the transistor parameter with respect to your Z parameter or Y parameter. That's why we have to be carried out the same thing with respect to the H parameter. That's why these are called as hybrid parameter. Now see, this is one of the reason made it is that all of the unit, that is sum of the admittance, sum of the resistance, sum of the voltage ratio, sum of the current ratio, right? So we know that H11 is nothing but a V1 upon I1, H22 is nothing but a I2 upon V2. So V1 upon I1 is nothing but a input impedance. So I2 upon V2, H22 is nothing but I2 upon V2, it is nothing but a admittance, that is output admittance. Now H12 is nothing but a V1 upon V2. This is the voltage ratio, but this is not a forward, this is a reverse voltage ratio. That's why we have written as a reverse voltage ratio. H12 is nothing but a H21 is nothing but I2 divided by I1. It is the forward thing, means output divided by input. That is why it is a forward current ratio. So all that thing is related to the transistor, means input as well as output, right? These are the thing which we have required for the calculation of further thing in a calculation of the CCBCC configuration, as we have seen in this lecture. Now see, what are the CBCCC? These are the configuration we have taken as a their analysis in our discussion purposes in further session. See, in this slide, या स्लाइड मध्ये आपण काय पाहिलंय की पर्टिक्युलर H11, H12, H21, H22 हे काय असतं आणि त्याचे युनिट काय आहेत आणि ते पुढे जाऊन कसे कॅल्क्युलेट केले जातात हे आपण या 2-3 स्लाइड मध्ये पाहिलेलं आहे. ओके, याच्याबद्दल कोणाला काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे का या स्लाइडच्या रिलेटेड किंवा आधीच्या स्लाइड रिलेटेड? प्लीज लवकर सांगा, रिवाइज करतोय आपण. रिप्लाय द्या.
No, sir.
Okay. Now see, when we have seen the hybrid equivalent circuit indicate that block diagram of hybrid circuit. These are the block diagram. See, here is the block diagram of hybrid equivalent circuit. These are the block diagram. So it have V1 as the input, I1 as V1 as the input voltage, I1 as the input current, I2 as the output current, and V2 as the output voltage, right? These are the things with respect to the two-port network. But one of the important thing is that, see, when we have seen the two-port network, it have two things, that is input parameter as well as output parameter. Input indicate that should be related to the input part of the transistor. We know that transistor is a three-terminal device, right? Three-terminal indicate that it have collector, base, emitter. These are the three terminal. But one of the important thing is that for the calculation of the two-port network, we have required the 4 element, right? Why? 2 for input or 2 for output. So what we have to do? So we have taken one of the common term. So either your emitter, either your base, or either your collector. Accordingly, we have seen the further configuration of CB, CC and their analysis, right? So when a hybrid equivalent circuit, input circuit indicate that we know that this is related to the V1. Why it is related to the V1? Because when we have to be calculate the input parameter, this is related to the input voltage V1. So V1, which is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2. These are the equation of the input parameter, right? So in this thing, H11 I1 plus H12 V2, it indicate that H11 is nothing but a V1 upon I1, right? So V1 upon I1 is nothing but it is as like at resistance. So these are called as input impedance, right? H11 is nothing but a input impedance. This is nothing but a HI, right? Because H is common for hybrid input impedance. That's why I of that is taken here, HI, right? I1 is here. So H12 indicate that it is the voltage ratio V1 upon V2, right? So V1 upon V2, it is nothing but a reverse voltage ratio, that H12 is nothing but a HR. Now see, for that purpose, see, H11 indicate that V1 upon I1, this is nothing but a resistance, right? So resistance have unit of ohm, right? So these have the unit of ohm. H12 indicate that it is nothing but a V1 upon V2. So it is a ratio, any of the ratio, either your voltage ratio or current ratio, but this is a voltage ratio, right? Voltage ratio means pure ratio doesn't have unit. So these have doesn't unit. So see, when we have to be draw this diagram, so V1, we have seen the same thing. One of the important things, see, in last lecture, see these are the equation, right? We have already seen the equation with respect to two-port network, right? V1, which is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2. We have seen in last lecture. So I2 is nothing but H21 I1 plus H22 V2, right? These are the equation with respect to your these are related to the input, these are related to the output, right? So now how we draw the same diagram here. So with respect to input port, V1 as it is. So H11 indicate that H11, what it indicate that V1 upon I1, it is nothing but an input impedance. So it is same as like as a resistance. So we just V1 which is equal to, that's why we have write one of the here upper part we have write as a one resistance. This is nothing but a H11. We know that H11 is nothing but a input impedance. So this is nothing but a HI, right? HI. And at the time of this, we have flowing the current is V1 have current flowing is I1. So this is nothing but I1 current flowing through the H11 is nothing but a HI. So another thing, plus H12 V2. So H12 V2, what it indicate that it is the reverse voltage. It is the H12 indicate that, see here, H12 is nothing but a V1 upon V2. So this is nothing but a reverse voltage ratio. So this doesn't have unit. So this term is coming with respect to multiplying. So only multiplying term is attached here. So this should be attached here, or this is nothing but a HR V2. H12 V2 is nothing but a HR V2, because HR5 we have taken HR here. So H12 is nothing but a reverse voltage ratio. So it is nothing but a HR, right? These are the things related to the input, right? हे इनपुट पोर्टच्या रिस्पेक्ट टू लक्षात आलंय का सगळ्यांच्या? काल आपण हे घेतलेलं आहे स्लेटवर, हे लक्षात आलंय का? हे कसं फॉर्म झालं ते? प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या. लक्षात नसेल आलं तर नाही सांगा, आपण परत एकदा हे म्हणजे सांगतो मी तुम्हाला. प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या. येस ऑर नो, कुठलाही रिप्लाय द्या. रिप्लाय द्या लवकर.
Yes, sir.
1 मिनिट. पल्लवी कोकरे लक्षात आलंय?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have to be calculate this thing with respect to input. So phi1 equation is related to the input port. That's why we have draw the input thing here. Now see this I2 is came with respect to output. That's why we have to be draw this equation with respect to output. We have used the same line because I1 and I2 these are the flowing through the same network, right? So in this case I2 which is equal to H21 I1, right? H21 I1, what it indicate that H21 is nothing but a here. H21 is nothing but a I2 divided by I1. It is a pure ratio, that is forward pure ratio, current ratio. So this term in came with respect to multiply by whatever the other thing. So we just start the this drawing this thing as here. So this is nothing but a H21 I1 indicate that current source. That's why we have taken it should be as a arrow. This indicate that current source. H21 is nothing but a HF. So HF into I1. This is the thing with respect to here. So this doesn't have any, it indicate that it is a multiplying term. So these are taken here. Now see another thing H22 V2 what it indicate that H22 indicate that I2 divided by V2. So I2 divided by V2 is nothing but output admittance. But one of the important thing is that admittance is nothing but a 1 by R or 1 by Z, right? So that's why it is taken as a parallel, right? So H22 is taken here, right? Now there are if it circuit is right or wrong, that's why we have applied here as a KVL. Here we have to apply the KCL. Why we apply here KVL? Because it is that have this is related to the voltage, this is related to the current, because here current should be divided, because this is the I2 current, here is one current going, here is another current. We have considered as IR and I0, means whatever the thing we have drawn, that is right or wrong. That's why we have seen the calculation of the same in earlier lecture, right? By applying KVL, this is nothing but a phi1 minus of H11 I1 minus of H, because out of these first point, out of this first point, that's why this taken as a minus. So phi1 which is equal to this going out another field. So H11 I1 plus H12 V2. These are the equation with respect to input port. So these are the same with respect to this equation one. So whatever draw we, that is right. So for that second, in this case we doesn't apply the QL because here current is divided though. So we have applied the KCL. So I2 current flowing, that should be divided IR and I0. I0 is same. I0 equation for I0 is same. So I2 here I2 is nothing but a I0 plus IR. So I0 only one. So I0 is nothing but a H21 I1, right? H21 I1 plus IR. IR should be here. So we doesn't calculate the direct IR. So we know that I equal to phi upon R. So we just calculate the same thing. So voltage here one voltage, here one voltage. So this voltage is nothing but a applied voltage, that is V2. Here 0. So V2 minus 0 here, and this S22. This is not a pure resistance, it is a admittance. So its value is 1 by S22. So V2 minus 0 divided by 1 by S22. This S22 going above side. So this is nothing but S22 V2. So S22 V2. So earlier equation we have I0 is nothing but S21 I1. IR we have calculated here. So H21 I1 plus H22 V2. This is same as like this equation. That's why whatever thing we have to be here draw, that should be right. Okay. लक्षात आलंय का इक्वेशन? इक्वेशन म्हणजे इक्वेशन नुसार हे सर्किट बरोबर का नाही का आपण चेक केलं. हे लक्षात आलं सगळ्यांच्या? प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या. हे लक्षात आलंय
Yes,
का?
sir.
नाही आलं लक्षात?
Yes, sir.
ओके. We know the H parameter notation. मिनिट. एक तास झालं. किती लेक्चर संपत?
नाही ना, माझा 11ला आहे ना.
11ला माझं संपत.
ओके, पण मला इथं पीसीत माझा डाटा आहे, मला थोडी पीपीटी करायची.
5 मिनिटावर
5 मिनिटं
आधी सोडतो.
आधी सोडून काय करणार, पीपीटी करायची तिथं बसता. तर पण अगोदर तुम्ही लय अवघड आहे राव.
मला
तुमचं लक्ष द्यायला पाहिजे होते.
we know that H parameter notation, what it indicate that we know that H11, we know that H11 is nothing but a V1 upon I1. So what it indicate that? So H11 is nothing but a V1 upon I1. We know that V1 upon I1 is nothing but a resistance. So this resistance with respect to input, so that is called as input impedance. So why we tell as a input impedance, not a input resistance, because these things are related to the RLC, not only the resistance, because all if the circuit have only resistance, in that case the unit is resistance, but other than means other than resistor element have resistance, in that resistance is called as impedance, right? So this is nothing, H11 is nothing but a input impedance. H12 is nothing but a V1 upon V2. It is a voltage ratio, but it is a reverse voltage ratio, so that is nothing but a reverse voltage ratio is nothing but a HR. See, when we have to be calculate the different thing with respect to CBC, CC, in that case, this term HI, HR, HF, and HO, these are required. That's why I'm telling again and again. So H11 is nothing but a V1 upon I1. This is a resistance. Unit of it is ohm. So these resistors or these impedance is nothing but a input impedance. So HI, H is common, I is for input impedance. So H12 is nothing but a V1 upon V2. This is nothing but a voltage ratio, but this is a reverse, because V2 upon V1 is the forward voltage ratio, but here V1 upon V2, this is nothing but a reverse voltage ratio. So this is nothing but a HR. H21 is nothing but a it is the current ratio I2 divided by 1. So I2 divided by 1, when other term, that is V2 is equal to 0, but see, this is the forward thing, that's why it is called as forward current ratio. This is nothing but a HF. Now H22, this is nothing but a I2 divided by V2. Now see, I2 divided by V2, other parameters, see only two things, either you have to be taken as a 0, I1 or the V2. So in this case, we just taken as a other parameter as a I1. So we got the value, that is a admittance, that is output admittance. Admittance is opposite of resistance, that's why its unit is mho, right? So output indicate that O, so HO. These are the parameter related to the H11, H12, H21, and H22. So did you understand the 4 parameter related to the H parameter? Please tell me. These 4 parameter H11, H12, H21, H22 means when H11 indicate that HI, H12 indicate that HR, H21 indicate that HF, H22 indicate HO. लक्षात आलंय का सगळ्यांच्या? आहे याच्याबद्दल कुणाला काही प्रॉब्लेम आहे का? असेल तर सरळ डायरेक्टली सांगायचं, असं हे करू नका. लक्षात आलंय का? प्लीज टेल मी.
Yes, sir.
धनश्री दळवे, did you getting the same point? Please reply. Yes or no? धनश्री दळवे, पल्लवी बचुटे.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Rohit, Rohan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now complete hybrid equivalent circuit is we have seen already, right? This equation. We have just draw the equation, whatever here I am tell you regarding the same. This equation, right? Related to the whatever the equation I have written here, the term H11, H12, H21, H22, I am written here already. Why it is written? Because H11 is nothing but a HI. That should be understood for you. That's why I'm written the same thing in a in this configuration. But in further configuration, we doesn't write as a H11. We just write HI. We doesn't write H12. It should be. It is nothing but a HR, right? Or one of the other thing we doesn't write here current as I1. The particular current in case of your SIP, common base, common emitter, common collector configuration, consider that it should be base, it should be collector current, or it should be emitter current. So this is nothing but I1. We doesn't write here I1. It should be IE or IC or IB. We have seen the same thing. हायब्रिड इक्विव्हॅलंट सर्किट आहे. परत एकदा स्लेटवर सांगायची गरज आहे का? प्लीज टेल मी. हायब्रिड इक्विव्हॅलंट सर्किट परत एकदा सांगतो मी स्लेटवर, चालेल? प्लीज रिप्लाय तर द्या.
ओके सर.
सांगतो. ओके. See, we know that there are two equations with respect to your input port as well as output port, right? So consider the two equations with respect to input port and output port. Q1 which is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2. Equation number 1. I2 which is equal to H21 I1 plus H21 V2. Equation number 2. With respect to particular parameter. See, with respect to particular parameter, Phi1 is nothing but a Phi1 which is equal to H11. Is it? It is nothing but a. Tell me, H11 is nothing but a HI. Did you understand the same thing? Because H11 is nothing but a, see, H11 is nothing but a Phi1 upon I1. This is nothing but a input impedance. We know, right? So HI into I1 plus H12. H12 is nothing but what it is? Tell me. Phi1 upon Phi2. It is the reverse voltage ratio. This is nothing but a HI. Reverse voltage ratio. Voltage ratio. It is nothing but a HR. So this is nothing but a HR P2. Question number 3. एक क्वेश्चन लक्षात येत आहे का? त्याच्याबद्दल कोणाला काय प्रॉब्लेम आहे का? प्लीज टेल मी. हे इक्वेशन वरचं जे इक्वेशन आहे फक्त H11 इज नथिंग बट HI, H12 इज नथिंग बट HR एवढंच मी सांगितलं. लक्षात येत आहे का इक्वेशन? हे लागणार आहे आपल्याला. लक्षात आलं इक्वेशन? प्लीज टेल मी.
Yes, sir.
Now another second equation. This is nothing but I2 equal to H21. H21 is nothing but H21 is nothing but I2 divided by I1. This is the forward current ratio. Forward current ratio, right? So this is nothing but HF, right? So this is nothing but HF into I1 plus, now see, H21, sorry, one of the important thing here is H21 I1 plus H22. Here the thing are H22 V2. So here H22 is nothing but H22 is nothing but I2 divided by V2. This is nothing but output admittance. Okay, this is nothing but HO. So this is nothing but HO V2. Equation लक्षात येते का? काय केलं आपण इथे ते? Please tell me. We doesn't do any other thing. We know that H11 is nothing but input impedance, H12 is nothing but reverse voltage ratio, and the H21 is nothing but a forward current ratio, or the H22 is nothing but output admittance. So we just write as the initial thing of that HO, HF, HI and HR. हे लक्षात आलेत का? तिसरं आणि चौथं इक्वेशन. Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Okay, accordingly we draw the diagram for it. Here erase करतोय, draw करायची diagram. Now see, in this case, this is the voltage. One has a voltage applied to the system, right? One has a voltage applied to the system. Now equation of this HI indicate that H1. So this is nothing but an input impedance. That's why it should be came as a resistance. So name for that HI, current flowing through the P1 is nothing but a I1, right? So this is nothing but a HI1, right? HI1. Now see, second thing HRV2 indicate that reverse voltage ratio. So this voltage ratio is multiplied by these things, right? So this should be multiplied by this thing. So voltage source, that's why it have plus minus sign. This is nothing but a HRV2. Okay, these are the things with respect to input. Now second equation, HF into I1. So HF into I1, in this case 40 HF indicate that HF indicate that forward current source, right? So this indicate multiplying term. Why it is multiplying term? Because it is the ratio I2. This is the ratio of the this is the ratio of your I2 divided by I1, right? So I2 divided by I1 ratio, so that we have here as a multiplying term first. So this is basically current source. So that's why we have this arrow indicate that it is a current source, right? So this is nothing but a HF, and for that current flowing is I1. So this is nothing but a HF I1. Now what we have to do, HO V2, HO indicate that it is the output admittance. So admittance is not came in a series, that's why it came in a parallel, so that this should be parallel with this current source. So this is a here, this is nothing but a HO, and these all that thing related to the V2 voltage. V2, this is nothing but a hybrid equivalent circuit of transistor or two-port network. Port network. Do you understand the same thing? How we draw the same thing here? लक्षात येतं का HI, HR, HF आणि HO कसं घेतलं आणि आपण त्याचे इक्वेशन कसं फॉर्म केलं, यासाठीच मी तुम्हाला हे इक्वेशन कोरिलेट विथ स्लेट सांगितलेलं आहे. प्लीज लक्षात आलं का? सांगा, रिस्पॉन्स द्या. लक्षात आलंय का? आलंय, ओके. These are the things with respect to your hybrid equivalent circuit, as we have seen. Now see H parameter of CE, CB, CC. And see H parameter of CE, CB, CC, what it indicate that? So for that we have seen the same thing with respect to your slate. See, we know that H parameter. H parameter of CB, CE and CC configuration. So when we have to be analyze these three things, in that case we have required that value HI, HR, HF and HO, right? So we know that H parameter, write down here, H parameter, then standard notation of particular parameter, then C, CB and CC equation. See H parameter, we know that four things, four H parameter, H11, which is nothing but a P1 upon I1. We go in detail. Why we go in detail? Because this should be understandable thing with respect to you. H11 is nothing but a P1 upon I1. This is nothing but a input impedance. impedance, right? This should be called as in a bracket HI. Is that correct? Tell me. Is that correct? बरोबर आहे का? मी जे काढले ते आता H11 is nothing but a V1 upon I1, which is nothing but an input impedance. For that notation is HI, right? So standard notation is nothing but a HI. So here standard notation is HI. Okay, लक्षात आलंय का? प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या. याच्याबद्दल कोणाला काही प्रॉब्लेम आहे का? हे भरपूर वेळा झालेला आहे, पण आपल्याला पुढे लागतं, यासाठी पर्टिक्युलर सीबीसी सीसी साठी आपण पाहून घेतो. प्लीज टेल मी. माझा आवाज येतोय? प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या. प्लीज रिप्लाय द्या.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now see, H11 is nothing but a V1 upon I1. So it is nothing but it is as like as resistance or impedance. That's why this thing related to the input, that's why it is called as input impedance. So it is nothing but H is common, I is for impedance. So HI is nothing but a notation for that is, so standard notation for that H11 is HI, right? Then another thing, C, when that thing is coming with respect to the common emitter configuration, then that is called as HIE. This indicate that input impedance of the common emitter configuration. So for the common base, only we have write as a HIB. It indicate that input impedance of common base configuration. Now in this thing, it is a HIC. This indicate that input impedance of the common collector configuration, right? So only change is here that according to their configuration, that is CE, CB, CC, if consider that emitter configuration, so HI is common, that is HI indicate that input impedance, but which configuration? So emitter common emitter configuration. So common emitter indicate that HIE. For the base common base configuration, it is a HIB. For common collector, it is a HIC, right? Now see, second H11, now H12. H12, it is nothing but a H12 is nothing but it is a voltage ratio V1 upon V2, right? It is nothing but a reverse thing. That is a reverse thing. So this is the reverse voltage ratio. Reverse voltage ratio. This is nothing but a H is common, reverse for R, HR. So this is the H12 is nothing but a reverse voltage ratio. This is nothing but a HR. So standard notation for it is HR. Standard notation for it is a HR. Now see here, what will be the thing came here. Now see, इथं कुठलं इक्वेशन असं सांगा. Please tell me.
HRE.
Okay, right. Because change is only in common emitter configuration, that's why HRE here. HRB, because common base configuration. Here HR, tell me, HR common collector, so term is C, HRC, right? Only change is here is that according to the particular configuration, if the common emitter configuration we have taken as a E, common base configuration taken as a B, or common collector configuration taken as a C, other thing, that is your input impedance respect to HI, reverse voltage ratio HR, that thing are the common, right? Now see H21 is nothing but a I2 divided by I1. This is nothing but a forward current ratio. This is nothing but a HF, right? So no standard notation for it, HF. So now tell me, for common emitter, which are the equation or which are the things? H, F and please tell me, लक्षात आलं नाही का कुणाचे? कुणाच्या लक्षात आलेलं नाही का?
आले सर.
चालेल, एक मिनिट. राहुल मुळे रिसेंटली जॉईन झालात काय?
नो सर.
लक्षात आलंय का हे कसं येतंय ते?
Yes sir.
Okay, okay. In this case, it is a HAP because this should be HAP is common because it is a forward current for with respect to emitter. That's why it is a HAP E. For with respect to base, it is a HAP B. For with respect to collector, it is a HF C. Right now, H22, H22, which is equal to, it is a I2 divided by Phi2. It is nothing but a output admittance. So this is nothing but a HO, right? So standard notation for it is HO. So now tell me this CAC BCC. Tell me fast. HO, please tell me. Please tell me HO. E, right? HOE. For the base configuration, HO B. For collector configuration, HO C, right? These indicate that these are the particular thing which should be related to the common emitter, common base and common collector configuration. When we have to be calculate the same thing, means when we have seen the common emitter, common base or common collector configuration, in that case for the H11, see, one of the important thing for the H11, and if you have to be considered as a common emitter configuration, in that case H1 should be written as a HI, right? So H12 should be written as a HRE and H21 should be written as a HAP and H22 should be written as a HOE, right? Means according to their configuration, either your common emitter, either your common base or common collector, we just use this term as indicate by this HI, HR, HF, HO, right? So we have initially see the H parameter thing with respect to two-port network. In that case, we see the H11, H12, H21 and H22. But after all that, these terms are related to the input as well as this is related to the input impedance. This will be related to the reverse voltage. This will be related to the forward current. This will be related to the output admittance. So we just taken as a first term as a H parameter. So HI indicate that input impedance. H12 indicate that reverse voltage. This is H taken as a common. So reverse, that's why we have it taken as a here. So it is a HR. So H21, it is a forward current. So H is common, forward F is taken here. So it is HF. H22 is nothing but it is a output admittance. So H is common, O taken. So it is a output admittance. So these are the things, or these are the notation with respect to your whatever the particular thing. It is a input impedance or reverse voltage ratio or forward current ratio or output admittance. Accordingly, we have to be written these equation, but these are the generalized equation with respect to the H parameter. But when we have to be particular, we have to be calculate the particular calculation with respect to different thing, that is common emitter, common base or common collector. In that case, we have required the particular notation, right? So particular notation indicate that this should be related to the either your emitter or either your base or either your collector. So when we have to be considered as a emitter, then HI is common. This should be related to the emitter. That's why we have to be written as a HIE. If same equation is common for the base, then we just written HI common. So HIB. when we have seen the same thing with respect to collector, in that case HIC, right? Same way all other things with respect to this common emitter, common base and common collector we have to be calculated. हे लक्षात आलंय का? कोणाला काय प्रॉब्लेम? प्लीज लक्षात आलंय का सांगा. एक लक्षात घ्या, ज्यावेळेस विचारतोय त्यावेळेस जे असेल ते येस ऑर नो रिपीट सांगा किंवा ते सांगत जावं मला, कारण कसं होतंय तुम्ही काय सांगितलं नाही तर मला काहीच कळत नाही. This is the simplified thing as we have seen already, but you tell me start up with the first point. That's why I'm telling the same thing again. लक्षात आलंय का सगळं? हे सगळ्यांच्या जॉईन होताना सगळ्यांनी लवकर होत जावा कधी पण, कारण काय होतं उशिरा मधून आलं तर काही कळत नाही. ऍक्च्युली लेक्चर तुमच्या टीचिंग डायरीला असतीलच खरं तर, त्याच्यावरनं पण तुम्ही पाहू शकताय. हे लक्षात आलंय का? प्लीज सांगा लवकर.
Yes, sir.
ओके सर, 5 लवकर सोडू का? कसं करू? रोल नंबर 1,
Present, sir.
2,
Present, sir.
3, 4, 5,
Present, sir.
6,
Yes, sir.
7, 8, 9,
Present, sir.
10, 11,
Yes, sir.
12,
Present, sir.
13,
Present, sir.
14,
Present, sir.
15,
Present, sir.
16, 17,
Present, sir.
18,
Yes, sir.
19,
Yes, sir.
20,
Yes, sir.
21,
Yes, sir.
22,
Present, sir.
23,
Present, sir.
24,
Yes, sir.
25,
Present, sir.
26,
Present, sir.
27,
Yes, sir.
28,
Yes, sir.
29,
Present, sir.
30, 31,
Yes, sir.
32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37,
Yes, sir.
38, 39, 40, 41,
Yes, sir.
42,
Yes, sir.
43, 44.
Present, sir.
Option number 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 16, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 38, 39, 40, 43. Okay.
तुम्ही लिव्ह करता?
लिहूच होतो.
Present.
तुम्ही लिव्ह
काय काय?
38 present.
38 प्रेझेंट. ओके.
तुम्ही काय करा लिव्ह
टॉप रेकॉर्डिंग.